Good evening, Bobcat Nation. Welcome into our first volleyball action of the season right here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Zach Tobish, producer tonight, and Keith Stewart on camera as well as we welcome you in. It's Ames and Marshalltown tonight as first serve coming up in about 15 minutes from now. We are a little bit behind action because, well, the freshman ladies, they just got a win a short time ago on the floor. And, of course, coming up tonight, our varsity matchup. We'll get our starting lineups, get you ready to go. Also, we have 7 games on the docket this season for volleyball. This one, our first of 7. We'll break things down with head coach Kaylee Pashong as well. Invite you to come out to Bobcat Live this coming Thursday night at 6. We'll start things up inside Wayward Social. It's going to be very hot, so we'll be indoors from Rosie's there on Thursday night. We hope to have you along. We'll preview the first football game of the season, which is on Friday night on the road at Mason City. Xavier Anderson and others will be out there on the football field as Xavier Anderson, new starting quarterback for the Bobcats this season. Anyway, we'll talk football, and we will also talk all other Bobcat athletics coming up on Bobcat Live on Thursday night. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. We'll step aside. When we come back, we will talk to the head coach, Kaylee Pashong, for your Marshalltown Bobcat volleyball program right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Welcome back into the Prematch show right here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. Kaylee Pashong joining us now. It's Ames and Marshalltown tonight here on KFJB-TV. First volleyball matchup of the season for you, Coach. You get to host your Highway 30 rivalry. I'm sure that's a great momentum starter to the season.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They were also our last opponent last year, so I feel like it's just a really great start to the season. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Getting your team ready for this one. We talked on Bobcat Live last week, but just kind of continuing to instill some things. You've obviously lost some good leaders last year, but kind of building things up. We talked with Amaya Moore and her role. How have you seen the team kind of gel since that point?
Yeah, I feel like our chemistry is really good right now, and I feel like we're working really hard. We're working really well together, and the girls are having a lot of fun competing in practices and stuff like that. So we're excited to step on the court tonight.
Yeah. Looking at your team a little bit coming into this one, I mentioned Amaya Moore, some height right there. You got some, a little bit of the shorter girls in there as well, too. So a nice mix. Are you happy with the team and how it's kind of, set up to come into this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is one of the most athletic teams I've actually coached. So I'm really excited to see kind of where things play out. We have a lot of really quick players. Like you said, size-wise, we're never going to be bigger than everybody. But I like where we're at size-wise and athleticism for sure.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know over the summer, players like Kennedy Feldman and some others went down to a volleyball camp in Florida. What kind of work went in over the season?
Yeah, a lot of our players play club volleyball, so that's kind of how that works. They play on off-season teams. A lot of them with some of the Ames girls. I know some of the Ames girls are on their team, so there's some rivalry going on with that. So that's really exciting. Yeah, we've had quite a few players play club, so that's good.
Last year, this was a 2-3 match, a close loss for you on the road. You get them at home this time. What's the key to victory tonight against the Little Cyclones?
Yeah, we have to have good ball control. Serving and passing is where it's at right now. So if we can pass and we can serve, I think we've got the victory.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yep. That is Kaylee Pashong, head coach for Marshalltown Volleyball. We'll get a look at tonight's starting lineups for the Little Cyclones and the Bobcats right here on KFJB-TV.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
It's the Bobcats and the Little Cyclones tonight from inside the Roundhouse here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. Great to have you tuned in tonight to our coverage, our first of 7 volleyball matches here on KFJB-TV as we keep expanding our coverage of Bobcat athletics. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Thanks so much for our Bobcat sponsors making our game tonight possible. Lennox Employees Credit Union, the Embers Retirement Community, Wells Fargo Advisors, Pence Appliance, and TV. All right, let's get to tonight's starting lineups. First off, for the Ames Little Cyclones, it'll be number 2, Jude Spillers, a senior, and she plays the libero spot, standing at 5'3". Number 4, Morgan Stagg, a sophomore, middle hitter, and also plays on the right side, 5'10". Number 5, Sydney Smalley, a junior, outside hitter, 5'8". Number 6, Elizabeth Greenfield. She is a sophomore, a center / outside hitter. She stands at 5'7". Also, Denia Settles, she'll get the start tonight, a senior outside hitter at 5'10". And number 15, Nadia Tulp, a senior middle hitter, standing at 6 foot. Last year, the Ames Little Cyclones 13-20. They beat the Marshalltown Bobcats twice last year, as head coach Kaylee Pashong alluded to. They beat the Bobcats on the road, 3-0 back at Ames in the first matchup, and then 3-2. It was a playoff loss for the Bobcats in 5A Region 5 action. So that's Meg Williams and her starting lineup tonight for the Ames Little Cyclones. Now for your Marshalltown Bobcats, behind head coach Kaylee Pashong, as the Bobcats 9-24 last year on the regular season. Kennedy Feldman will get the start tonight. Number 6, a junior outside hitter. Number 10, Jordan Daggett, a senior outside hitter. Number 12, Amaya Moore, a senior middle hitter. We talked to her on Bobcat Live the other night. She's definitely looking forward to beating Ames here tonight, and also has dreams and aspirations of getting to state volleyball. That's number 12, Amaya Moore. Gabby Estabrook, number 16 for the Bobcats, a junior and a setter. She'll get the start tonight. Number 18, Ella Roush, a senior middle hitter. And Ellie Hughes, a junior setter. She'll get the start tonight for Kaylee Pashong and the Marshalltown Bobcats. McKenna Coleman, not listed in the starters right there, but she is a libero, and she will work her way in here as she is in her junior season. We're still about 7 minutes away from the first serve here tonight inside the Marshalltown Roundhouse. Coming up this season, a lot of great volleyball action is on the way for the Bobcats. This year, you can head to our website, 1230kfjb.com, or also make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to our broadcast here tonight, youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. Tonight, it's Ames at home inside the Roundhouse. Then, coming up next week on Tuesday, we'll be on the road at Hoover. Pre-game show at 7, first serve at 7:15. Then, at home against Mason City on September 5th. First serve at 7:15. September 19th at Fort Dodge. We'll have that match for you. First serve at 7:15. September 26th, Des Moines North Polar Bears in town. That is senior night for the Marshalltown Bobcats. First serve at 7:15. We'll have that one right here on KFJB-TV. Also, 2 more road matches to round out the season at Waterloo East on October 3rd and at Roosevelt on October 10th. So, head to our Twitter page. We have that schedule up there for you if you do want to make sure you download that one. Maybe put it on your phone, that kind of thing. We are on Twitter, as you can get that one at KFJB-TV. Just search for us on there. About 6 minutes away from our first serve here tonight as we get you ready to go for Ames and Marshalltown. As Brandon Lewis with you here inside the Marshalltown Roundhouse. We will take a short timeout as we'll come back as the Marshalltown Bobcats are getting ready to go for their warm-ups. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Bobcats, Little Cyclones coming to you in just a little bit here on KFJB-TV. As the Ames Little Cyclones and Marshalltown Bobcats, their first match of the season will get going here and coming up in just a little bit. Kaylee Pashong in her 4th season now as head coach. As you take a look in here on KFJB-TV, getting her team warmed up. Very excited for this season. Likes her squad as they're out there getting warmed up here tonight. As you take a look at the schedule this year for the Marshalltown Bobcats softball, or excuse me, not softball. We're moving out of softball into volleyball, but their schedule this season, a lot of weekend tournaments are going on, and just that's one thing she talked about on Bobcat Live the other night was scouting, getting her team ready to play as quickly as possible, and it's been fun to see the improvement as the season and the years have gone under her leadership. Their schedule coming up, did have a scrimmage against Newton earlier, and then the first 2 games of the season right here on KFJB-TV. And then they have the APGAR volleyball invites, as that one will come up on August 31st. And then their next following one against Mason City will also have that for you here on KFJB-TV. So plenty of coverage to come here on KFJB-TV with Marshalltown Bobcat volleyball. Like I mentioned, football is coming up this football Friday night. 6:30 is the pregame show. 7:30 is kickoff. It is Marshalltown at Mason City. Hope to have you along for that one, especially with the nearly 2-hour trip up to Mason City. Expecting probably, Bobcat faithful always travels pretty well, but definitely one of the longer trips of the season this year. We'll step aside as warm-ups are just about wrapping up here inside the Roundhouse. We'll get the official starters, national anthem. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Little Cyclones in town inside the Roundhouse to begin the season for the Marshalltown Bobcats. First serve just a matter of minutes away. I'm Brandon Lewis. Welcome into our coverage tonight on KFJB-TV. As Kaylee Pashong, head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Ames, Make Williams, two coaches ready to get going here tonight inside the Roundhouse. Nice student section across the way as a nice crowd has filtered in here as the Little Cyclones have supported their team as well tonight. As the final warm-ups out there, the Bobcats will be in their blue tops and blue bottoms here tonight. Red numbers outlined in white. Meanwhile, for the Ames Little Cyclones, white tops, orange numbers outlined in black. The team's getting ready to set up for the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll join both of those live here. Officials taking their spot here tonight inside the Roundhouse. As you look at Bobcat huddle as they get ready to go. Kennedy Feldman, Jordan Daggett, Amaya Moore, Gabby Estabrook, Ella Rausch, Ellie Hughes. The starters to begin the night, as well as McKenna Coleman. She'll be in that libero. Well, teams will line up for the national anthem here tonight inside the Roundhouse. Let's take a listen in to our national anthem.
Volleyball fans, before we get started this evening, Coach Vachon would like to welcome our NetFest campers in attendance. This program was run in June for the 1st through 8th grades interested in volleyball and basketball. This past NetFest camp hosted 120 campers at no cost to the campers. Funds provided by Bobcat Academy, Whitewood Social, Ackland Engraving, SNT Trucking, Zeno's Pizza, Wandering Creek, and Tyler Vachon State Farm. Many thanks goes out to these fine sponsors of Marshalltown Athletics. Thanks again to our sponsors and campers. Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to Marshalltown High School's Bobcat Roundhouse for tonight's Iowa Alliance Conference volleyball match between the visiting Ames High Little Cyclones and our own Marshalltown Bobcats. Introducing the starters The athletic trainer on site is Rivalry from Sports Bus of Marshalltown. Your officials for tonight's match, the R1 referee is Mrs. Susan Evers, and the R2 referee is Mr. John Now. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please rise, face the flag at the north end of the roundhouse. Remove your hats in honor of our flag nation for the playing of our national anthem.
Little Cyclones Bobcats ready to get going. We're about a half an hour late, but hey, better late than never, that is for sure, for the Little Cyclones and the Bobcats tonight. Two teams met last year and, of course, went both the way of the Ames Little Cyclones as they took down the Bobcats 3-0 on their home floor and then 3-2 in playoffs in 5A Region 5 action. It's Iowa Alliance Conference action tonight inside the Roundhouse to get the season started off. Officials just making sure the starting lineups are correct in numbers. And we will have the substitution with the libero. Mary Greenfield will exit off the floor and Jude Spiller. So libero will check back in for the Ames Little Cyclones. Bobcat substitutions as McKenna Coleman will enter in onto the floor. Ella Rausch checking out right there with that substitution. It's interesting to see how each team plays, starting off with the libero. First serve of the match will go to the Bobcats. Gabby Esterbrook. Serve over. Dug out there by the libero. Played, and Ames gets that one in. 1-0 Little Cyclones. In our first set, back to the... Excuse me. Just the change of the serve right there on that one. Ames will serve. Dug out by Daggett. Played over by Maya Moore. Oh, a little reach over. She gets the point right there. It's 1-1. You're right. Scoreboard was just lagging. I thought maybe there's something that happened, but yeah, it is 1-1. Jordan Daggett to serve for the Bobcats. Dig right there by Stagg. Played over again by Stagg. She'll get the point as the sophomore comes up. Mid-court right there in the attacking zone and just played it over, where the Bobcats not able to defend. And that one hit to Coleman. She's not able to dig it out for the Bobcats. 3-1. Little Cyclones here in the first set. Sydney Smalley serving right there for Ames. Third hit right there. Could not get it over. Point for the Bobcats, 3-2. They're down by 1. Maya Moore with the serve into the net. 4-2 Ames. A deep setup here for Bristow. And she checks in, and the jump serve hits the top of the net, just sneaks over. And the Bobcats will play it over Ames. They'll set it up on the outside. Slam denied, and a block on that front row. Nice job and a nice point for the Bobcats. Ellie Hughes, Ella Rausch in that front line, getting that help defensively to earn the point for the Bobcats. Eddie Danielson has checked into the match. Ellie Hughes to serve. And the jump serve, that one played over. They'll set it up on the outside, and the strike is deep, and a point for the Bobcats. We're tied at 4. Ellie Hughes, her second serve. And that one just a touch to the right, and a point. As the service error on Ellie Hughes, 5-4. Nadia Tolp is going to check back in for the Ames Little Cyclones. Denia settles with the serve for the Ames Little Cyclones. Now she saves it. Trying to win back a point right there for Ames. And Bobcats with a nice dig. I think that was Coleman who played that one. A little back and forth here. The Bobcats will win it. Win that point right there. And 5. Oh, wow, they reversed the call. Student section booing for the Bobcats. A reversal of the call. The point goes the other way, 6-4. We're about to be tied up at 5-5. Settles again. Laid back behind. Feldman with the nice hit. Good save by Ames, by Settles. Played over. Coleman. Now they'll set up in the middle. We'll just have to get it over right there with Ellie Hughes. Or excuse me, Ella Rausch. Rausch again will tip it over for the Bobcats. Coleman will set up on the outside. Feldman strikes right in the Ames front line. They can't put it back. 6-5. Bobcats back with a point right there. Kennedy Feldman to serve for the Bobcats. Junior will put it over. That will be a kill right there. All locked up at 6. Strong by the Cyclones. Point for the Cats as they take the lead. 7-6 now here in the first set. Back at 7 apiece. Sydney Smalley's going to check back in for the Ames Little Cyclones. Serve, Mary Greenfield. Big load up. Can't contain it. Great play by Ella Rausch. Good block at the front line by the Bobcats. Annie Danielson got a piece of that one. They'll set it up right towards the middle. Great hit. Ames can't get it over. They go under. 9-7 Bobcats here in the first set. Coleman, the libero. She'll serve. And she's going to get the point. 10-7. So gets the service point right there. She'll go at it again. And a kill from that front line right there. On that front line, Nadia Tulp. She stands at 6 foot. Definitely good size on that front line to get that, but the serve is long right there, and the point for the Bobcats. 11-8. Esterbrook checks back in. She will serve for the Bobcats. Oh, what a great play by Maya Moore. Reaches up over the net and just drops that one in on the other side. Point for the Bobcats. 12-8. Really good heads-up play. She was not letting that one get into the net whatsoever. Just took charge on the play. Estabrook with her second serve right there. Digs a shot out. Feldman will play it up on the outside. And that one close, but just out. Ellie Hughes not able to keep that shot in. And point for the Little Cyclones, 12-9. Tulp to serve. Feldman played it. She bumped it. And then got the setup back. And a quick play for the Bobcats. Good save by Feldman. Bobcats put it back over the net. Bobcats try to dig it out, can't get there. Coleman was chasing, point for the Little Cyclones. 12-10 here in the first set. Bobcats with a 2-point lead. Coming from the outside, Bobcats get the point. Ellie Hughes with a great job. Good setup on the outer half of the near side. And able to get that point. So 13-10 here in the first set. Jordan Daggett to serve for the Bobcats. Two contacts by the same, and so a point for the Bobcats, 14-10. A hammer there, that one, it did stay in. And it will be a point for the Little Cyclones as they claw back within 3. Smalley to serve for the Little Cyclones. Quick little play over for the Bobcats. Oh, that one right. In a triangle where nobody was at. Jagged gave a dive, but not able to save that one. 14-12. Long serve. 15-12. Bobcats get the point. Ella Roush checking back in for the Bobcats. Coleman, the libero, checks out. Maya Moore to serve. Strong on the serve. Point for Marshalltown, or excuse me, Ames. Last year in the playoffs when these two teams met, Ames won their first set 25-10. The Bobcats won two consecutive to go up 2-1. And then Ames won the fourth and fifth. But it was a tight fourth set, 25-23. And then the final fifth set, 15-13. So definitely both these teams playing each other tough. And here's so in the first set tonight, 16-13. Ellie Hughes with the serve. Ames digs it out. And I think there might have been net contact. Yeah, I think there was. And so the point will go to the Bobcats, up 17-13. And another good serve. Ellie Hughes gets the points. 18-13. Timeout, Ames. So 18-13 is our score here in the first set.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
Welcome back inside the Roundhouse here on KFJB-TV. 18-13 in the first set. Timeout for the Ames Little Cyclones by Meg Williams. As her team down early on here in the evening, although we are running behind here tonight. It's near 8 o'clock. Still not out of our first set as we had a long freshman game, but the Bobcats were able to win that one. Third serve in a row right there for Ellie Hughes. Going to get another point. She tries to get the save. That will be into the crowd. And the point will go to the Little Cyclones. Morgan Stagg checked out. Denies Sedials with the serve. And gets the point for the Cyclones. Apparently the timeout for Meg Williams helped. Serve dug out there by Daggett. Played on the outside, blocked by the front line. I believe that's Nadia Tulp's second block of the night in that front line. And just like that, Little Cyclones back within two. To Feldman on the outside, blocked. Bobcats keep it alive. Daggett. Or Laney Danielson, excuse me, that was in the front line. She gets the point back for the Bobcats, 19-16. Kennedy Feldman to serve. Serve dug out, played over Coleman. Towards the middle, they go to the outside, and it's going to be a point for the Bobcats. Good play by Laney Danielson, coming in from the outside for the kill. Kennedy Feldman to serve. Outside hits. Not in there. And point for the Bobcats. Feldman to serve again with the Bobcats up by 5. And to the net, point for the Little Cyclones. Greenfield to serve for the Ames Little Cyclones. Daggett plays it. She'll get it back. Comes in from the outside. Gets the point for the Bobcats. 22-17. Coleman, the libero, to serve. Serve will be long by Coleman. Point for the Little Cyclones. 22-18. Serve is bumped out of bounds over the Bobcat bench. And another point for the Cyclones, back within 3. Right over by Danielson for the Bobcats. Little tip to the middle towards the back line. Coleman bumped it on the outer half. Lenny Danielson was able to get it back over. The bump set, and the spike is out. The Cyclones back within 2. Ryan Moore trying to get that one over, just could not get it in play. On the outer half, strong for the Bobcats again. Good plan of attack, but just not quite executed. Jordan Daggett trying her best right there, coming from the outside. Quick serve for the Ames Little Cyclones. Tips on the nets. Amaya Morton back towards the middle. And Ellie Hughes just misplayed it right there into the net. And just like that, the Ames Little Cyclones have tied it back. 2-2 here in the first set. The jump serve. Strong and off the hands of Daggett. And the point for the Little Cyclones, 23-22 here in the first set. As a timeout's going to be called by Kaylee Pashong. And she'll take its quick timeouts. Well, of course, last year we saw Sapah, one of the mainstays at the libero position. But this year we've seen a lot of Coleman, as McKenna Coleman, as a sophomore, did play a little bit last year, but not a ton. A lot of returning experience on this squad. As Kennedy Feldman started 22 matches a year ago, Jordan Daggett 21 matches a year ago, Lainey Danielson started 22 matches a year ago, Amaya Moore 31, and Rebecca Downs played in 22 matches. Ella Rausch played in 32 matches last year. So, yeah, definitely a lot of experience coming back. Daggett, but a save for Ames. Back the other way. Into the attacking zone now for the Bobcats. A slight little touch, and it's a good play by the senior up front. Amaya Moore gets the point for the Bobcats. We're back at 23 apiece. Well, each time the timeouts have been taken. Meg Williams and Kaylee Pashong for Marshalltown now. Both timeouts have paid off for the teams. Jump serve for the Bobcats. Ames trying to get it over. They will on the third play. And a set up front. Ames saving might have been a little bit long, but nevertheless, they'll go at it here and almost try to get one. Bobcats will sneak a play over. Maya Moore will keep it. And she got it over. And I think that one's going to be a miss hit on that front line. 2 contacts. I think that came from Nadia Tope. It's 24-23. Bobcats leading it by 1 here in the first. Take a look inside that Bobcats huddle. He's coming down to the wire here in the first set for the Bobcats. Nice crowd out here at Marshalltown High School inside the Roundhouse. And it's a good crowd for the Bobcats. Take a look at the student section. Must be Jersey night. Our producer Zach wore his jersey tonight. He's got a Houston Astros jersey on. So Bobcats looking for the points here in the set to win the first. Daggett plays it over lightly. Ames dives. Quick save. Good job by Maya Moore. She got it over quickly. Back to Maya Moore. Ames, see their nerves just a little bit. Almost blocked right there. Bobcats get over. There's the point here in the first set. Hughes with a good job at the end of it. Wins it. 25-23 in the first set. So the Bobcats take the first set. Second set to come. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Welcome back inside the Marshalltown Roundhouse as we get ready for set number 2. Coming up in just a little bit. 25-23 was the final in that first set here tonight. Bobcats did a really good job to continue to compete and keep themselves engaged in that first set. So we will take another quick timeout. And when we come back, we'll get going in set number 2 as the Bobcats looking for their first victory of the season. It's their first match of the 2023 season as the Ames Little Cyclones in town taking on your Marshalltown Bobcats here on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Pushed out of the pocket. Barker is chasing and can he get to him? Wade throws late over the middle field. Is it picked? Do the Bobcats have it? Yeah, they do!
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Set number 2 just about ready to get going inside the Roundhouse after the Bobcats won 25-23 in set number 1. Coleman back out on the floor for the libero, the Marshalltown Bobcats. Jude Spiller's the libero for the Ames Little Cyclones. And Daggett tries her luck with a spike on the outer half, but it's blocked by the Ames Little Cyclones. It is 1-0 Little Cyclones here in the second set. Smalley to serve, and Smalley's serve is in the net. We're tied at 1. Daggett will serve from the service area. And jumps towards that back line. The serve set up on the outer half. Dug out by the Bobcats. Set towards the middle. Amaya Moore. Soft play over. On the outer half, big spike and a great play as the Bobcats will get the point. Ames with a nice dive by Jude Spillers, trying to get it, but could not do so. As a really nice point earned right there by Kennedy Feldman. Jordan Daggett to serve for the Bobcats. She'll jump up on that end line and just a little bit to her right, too far out of play. And it's a point for the Ames Little Cyclones, 2-2. Rob serve right there, back towards the middle. Amaya Moore reads it. And 2 touches, they say, on the Bobcats, Amaya Moore. And it's been about the 3rd time we've seen that tonight with the double hits. I guess I missed that one. Nice save and a dive right there for the Little Cyclones. Bobcats tried to play it back over. Ellie Hughes just couldn't quite get enough of the ball. And it's point Cyclones, 4-2. Tulp way back there, sets up. Coleman up to Feldman, can't get it over the net. 5-2, Cyclones on top. Tulp with the serve. Feldman up to the front line in the attacking zone. Amaya Moore with a big slam right there. Gets the point for the Bobcats. 5-3. Just like that, the senior on cue with a much-needed point for the Bobcats. Seems like both these teams, we get a 2-3 point lead and work their way back into it here so far tonight. Natalie Henson will check in. I believe this might be one of the first times we've seen her first serve of the night for sure for her. And Henson with the serve. Ames, they do just get it over. Henson sets up outside. Good slap. And Ames cannot get that one back across. And the Bobcats get the point back within 1, 5-4. Take a look at that replay. Amaya Moore with just a great kill right there to get the point for the Bobcats. Set up on the outer half, but it's blocked. Good play by Denise Settles. A senior outside hitter with the block at 5'10". She was able to get up there, get enough of that. Coleman back in for the Bobcats. Smalley will serve for Ames. Outside to Feldman, and it looks like she's going to get the point. Yes, she will. Ames slides to try to save, but cannot get to it. The Bobcats really clawing in this one here tonight. Every time Ames thought they were taking a lead, Bobcats right back into it. Used to serve for the Bobcats. That one nearly grazed the net. And that serve, Hughes will poke it over. And the setup on the outer half, but it's right into the net from Stagg. And point Bobcats locked in at 6 apiece. Here in our second set. point for Ames. It digs out the serve, and I think Bobcats might have been into the net. Point for Ames, 8-6. And the second serve right there on her opportunity for Kinsey Bristow is into the net. Point Bobcats. 8-7 as Feldman will serve, trying to get the Bobcats tied back up. Dig, but a nice play by Ella Roush, but she was not able to keep it in. 9-7. The Cyclones. Settles to serve, but it's long. 9-8 Bobcats, trailing by 1 here in the second set. Roush checks out. Maya Moore is back in as Coleman will serve for the Bobcats. And the serve is out. 10-8. Greenfield to serve. That serve is also out. So trading back-to-back service errors. And it's still just a 1-point game here in the second set. Gabby Estabrook checks back in. She'll also serve for the red and blue. And she'll put it up over the net. Dig in a set. Oh. Ames almost didn't have their play quite right, but they do. Now the Bobcats put one back towards the middle of the court. By Ellie Hughes. Coleman with the dig. Bumped up front. And Daggett with a nice touch. Long run for Ames. Here's their third hit. They'll get it over. Feldman with the bump. Set up towards the middle to Amaya Moore. And I think that one might have been touched by, yes, there was contact, say the officials. Point Bobcats, we're tied at 10. Estabrook with the serve. Outside to Daggett, gets the point. Bobcats with their first lead here in this second set. Well, Estabrook's done a pretty nice job with her serves here tonight. She has third one in a row. Jump serve. What's that? Back line. Ames gets it to their front line, but their play is out of play. Out on that far side. And the point for the Bobcats. Little run right here. A 3-0 run. Estabrook. Serve is strong. We'll end that, but good little run right there for the Bobcats to take their first lead of the second set. Still leading 12-11, though. Smalley to serve for the Ames Little Cyclones. Hits off the top of the net. Coleman up to the front line. Played over for the Bobcats by Estabrook. The charge, but that one I think is out, and it is a point for the Bobcats. A little strong right there by Tulk. And Jordan Daggett to serve for the Bobcats. Into the net. Ames just got it over. Amaya Moore keeps it. Bobcats Backside dive right there by the libero and Spillers for Ames. Two contacts on the Bobcats. And the point for the Little Cyclones. Boy. Good back and forth right there for both squads, but the Cyclones came away with the point. Saying two contacts, but I think it's more of a little bit of a carry with that ball instead of just a touch to set it up. Nice play by Hughes. At the point for the Bobcats, 14-13 here in the second set. Good job by her right there. Just found where the Little Cyclones were not. Moore is out. Natalie Henson will check back in for the Bobcats. Henson on cue will serve. Soft touch over. Henson keeps it alive. And they say two contacts on Ames. And point for the Bobcats, 15-13 here in the second set. Henson to serve. Natalie Henson, a junior, did not play at the varsity level last year. Feldman a touch over. Ames takes a big swipe at it. Roush keeps it alive. Henson plays it over. Ooh, that was a tough play. How did they come away with that point right there? Denia settles. It was misplayed to her. She just kind of flailed at it, got it over, and was able to get the point for the Little Cyclones. Boy, that was extraordinary effort. That is for sure on that. The attacking zone. Big swipe by Feldman. Ames able to dig it out of there. Coleman plays it up to the front line. And from the back line, a long strike. Had to kind of play it. I think it was a little bit of a misplay, but Jordan Daggett a little strong on that one. We're tied back at 15 apiece here in the second set. Well, Roush from the front line gets it over. It was almost blocked. She tried to block the return to her. Coleman will play it over. Ames strong on that one. And that one hit Keith, our camera guy. Looks like he's okay down there, though. He's in the danger zone down there. Oh, boy. Roush with the serve. It looks like the camera and Keith are okay. Big swipe on the front line for the Bobcats. At Ames. Able to get the kill with Denia settles. Kinsey Bristow will check in, and she'll serve for the Little Cyclones. Oh, kind of a tough play. Lainey Danielson did not want to touch that one, but she thought about playing it, and then at the last second she was looking at it thinking it might be out. Kind of shaking her head after that play, talking to her head coach and Kaylee Pashong. Jump serve to the back line. Coleman dug it out of there. Out of Feldman, she plays it over. Ames trying to do a little sneak attack in there, but tricked themselves off the nets. Point Bobcats, 17 apiece. Kennedy Feldman will serve. Spillers, the libero, dug it out. They got it over the wing. And settles. Her big swipe was saved by the Bobcats. Roush now sets it up front line. Daggett pokes it over. Coleman to the outside. Daggett with the shot. That one was out, though. So that ball did not get over directly inside the markers, over the nets. And so it's point for Ames. Bobcats still leading, though. Actually, they did reverse. I think they reversed the call right there. I thought that they were ruling out, but 18-17 the point for the Bobcats. So we'll take it. Settles. Big strike. Outside, Lainey Danielson. Settles again, a dig by Feldman, but she cannot get under it enough. And a point for the Little Cyclones, and Settles will go back to serve. Nadia Tolpa's back in on that front line. Settles to serve. Backside, Lainey Danielson. Coleman. And gets it to Daggett. Daggett plays it over. Far side. Boy, a big hit. Coming in from the outside. Gets the kill right there. And Ames with the point, 19-18. They lead by one. Bobcats leading 1-0 in the match. In the race to 3. And the Bobcats will earn a point back here, 19-19. Coleman with the serve outside. He was heading towards the Ames bench. Point for the Little Cyclones, 20-19. Big by Feldman, but nobody can get to it. Amaya Moore with hands on her head. She was hoping to get to it, could not get there. Point Little Cyclones, 21-19. Daggett with a nice strike. And Ames with a better one. Point right there for Paulina Camus. And nice play on the outer half. Lainey Danielson just took that one over. And Ames was not able to reach and get to it. So back within two. Estabrook has really done a nice job serving tonight. And she got the Bobcats back into this second set earlier with a 3-0 lead, or a 3-0 run. Cannot do it here, though, as the Little Cyclones with a nice play. 23-20. Sydney Smalley serves for the Little Cyclones. Samaya Moore, just a soft touch. Ames not able to get there, 23-21. Daggett will serve for the Bobcats. Oh, wow, quick play More of a shot from self-defense. Estabrook right there gets the point for the Bobcats. And I mentioned she's helped get the Bobcats get back into this second set multiple times. Daggett to serve. On the outside. A violation on the Bobcats, and it's 24-22. Did not exactly see what the violation was there. Ames will win the set. As that serve was a little bit strong on that back line. I don't think the Bobcats were quite ready to go. And it is 25-22. The final in the second set. As the Bobcats drop that one. It's 1-1 after 2 sets inside the Roundhouse. As Bobcats and Little Cyclones battle inside the Roundhouse here tonight on KFJB-TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to our YouTube channel. Get upcoming game alerts. Follow along with Bobcat Athletics all season. Our first football broadcast of the season comes up on Friday night. Mason City will be the host as the Bobcats travel on the road for week number 1. The pre-game show starts at 6:30 as kickoff will be at 7:30. We'll take a timeout. This is Marshalltown Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Third set coming up in just a little bit as the Bobcats trading with the Ames Little Cyclones tonight through the first 2. A year ago, these two teams matched up, and Ames took both of those. Ames 13-20 a year ago. Bobcats 9-24. This is the first match of the season for the Bobcats here tonight. The next match will be at Des Moines Hoover next Tuesday night at 7:15. We'll be able to watch that one right here on KFJB-TV. Next home match will be Mason City on September 5th at 7:15. That one will also be right here on KFJB-TV. Moments away from the start of the third set. As Maya Moore has played really well tonight on that front line. And earlier tonight she had a really nice play for the Bobcats. As one of the senior leaders on this squad, Rebecca Downs, the senior, as well as Amaya Moore, Ella Rausch, Jordan Daggett, the 4 seniors for the Bobcats. Coleman, the libero, standing on the side, talking with her head coach, Kaylee Pashong. Rosters, numbers will be checked as we get ready to start this third set. As Ella Rausch will check out. And Coleman will check back in for her. Gabby Estabrook, who played really nice, especially in that second set. She'll get the first serve here in the third. Serve to that back line. Oh, misplayed by Ames right there. They are able to get it over by Settles. Big strike by Amaya Moore, but I think she might have been in the net. Point for Ames. Mansfield will serve. Bobcats on the third hit will get it over. It was blocked, and Estabrook tried to get the touch to save and could not get there in time.
Can you take my camera real quick? Are you on my camera? So you turn this one off for a second?
And Ames will get the point. Quickly going up 3-0 here in the third set.
Yeah, I know. We're amazing live. All right, that one's charging.
Serve is long. Bobcats just could not quite get to it right there in a good spot. That's quickly a 4-0 run to begin this third set. Jump serve. Boy, Coleman just a little strong on that touch. She dug it out. Maya Moore just able to get it over for the Bobcats. And she's been a pivotal spot right there in the middle all night with the point as Tulp. And a timeout for the Bobcats. 6-0 run to begin this third set. As the Bobcats are down, Kaylee Pichon wants a moment to talk to her team. Take a timeout with her. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Back underway here in the third set. Bobcats trailing 6-0 off the Ames Little Cyclone serve, and they'll find it 7-0. Bobcats really started out strong tonight in the first set. Got a little rattled there in the second, and then here in the third, they have really not been able to find a groove. Get a point back, though, as the service error into the net by the Little Cyclones. Jordan Daggle will serve 7-1, our score, third set. Maya Moore was not quite set up for her, so she had to take a left-handed swipe at that one. Looks like Ames, 2 contacts on them, and a point for the Bobcats, 7-2. Jordan Daggett. Serve. Ames. Not wide, but played it back in. Backside. Bobcats get the point. Good job by Ellie Hughes. That's the kill right there. The point for the Bobcats. 7-3. Clawing their way back in. Daggett serves. A good one to the back line. Set up into the attacking zone. Played. And that one just out of play on the Ames Little Cyclones. Flag out raised out. So 7-4. So 7-0 run to begin the third set for Ames. Now 4-0 answer. As the Bobcats right back into this one. A misplay. The libero, Jude Spillers, was looking around. She did not know that that one was bumped to her. And it's a 5-0 run now to answer back for the Bobcats. Just barely got over the net. Bobcats will keep it. Coleman able to get it to Daggett, who got it over. Big swipe right there by Tulp. Blocked on that front line as the Bobcats tried to play it back over. They'll get it over, and That one just in for Ames. 8-5, they get the point. Tulp to serve. Ooh. Thought nobody was going to be home, but Hughes was able to get there in time, and the answer from Ames was long right there. Roush back into the match. Natalie Henson as well. She'll serve for the Bobcats. Set up, working her way back towards the middle with Settles. Got it over there. 2 contacts. One point for the little Cyclones, 9-6 here in the third set. Here comes Feldman. Big swipe. Point for the Bobcats. Gets the kill right there, 9-7. Coleman, the libero, to a touch to Feldman. Feldman strikes, gets the kill, 9-8. I think we've only had one ace here tonight off a serve. We'll see if maybe the Bobcats can get it. Cannot get it on the Hughes serve. Kinsey Bristow's checked in. She'll serve the junior. Feldman, a light touch, finds space, and the points. 10-9. Bobcats just like that back within one. It was 7-0 to begin the third. Ames had the lead. Get even it back at 10. Bobcats going for that right here. Bobcats went for the block, could not get it. Denia settles, fires it right past the Bobcat defenders in that front line. He had a little middle block set up there, but just could not get a piece of it. It's 11-9 Ames. Back towards the middle. Coleman just pokes it over. The libero can't get it in. It's out. 12-9. Just missed on the near side of the floor. Out towards the front courts. Good swipe coming in from the outer half by Danielson. Now to Daggett. Soft play over. Dug out by the libero and Spillers. And over for the point. 13-9. Daggett on the outer half. Bobcats tried to save it, couldn't get there. Coleman was just too far away. Going for the orange and black. Denia settles the senior to serve, with Ames leading by 5. And I think we had contact. So point for the Bobcats there as Ames contact right there. Maya Moore's checked back in. Coleman's out. Ella Roush to serve for the Bobcats. Big hammer put down right there, but missing on it was Nadia Tulp. Point for the Bobcats. Ella Roush with her second serve in a row. And that one out. (15-11). And that serves into the net for the Ames Little Cyclones. Mary Greenfield just not able to get that one elevated enough. And Gabby Esterbrook back into the match. She'll serve for the Bobcats. Just a hammer put down again by Nadia Tulp. Been very, very potent in that front line, and she was able to power that one past the Bobcats. 16-12. A strong serve towards the back line, but they're able to get the point as the Bobcats not able to control. And it's 17-12. And that one is out on the Bobcats' return. So point 18-12. Hughes gets a point back for the Bobcats. 18-13. Jordan Daggett to serve. They're going to play over. Wow, she almost got the point, but a good save by Ames. Coleman on the back line digs it out. Played up on the outside. Feldman takes a swipe. Ames tries to save it. Can't. Out of play. And a point for the Bobcats. 18-14. Point for the Bobcats, trying to claw their way back in here late in the third. Serve from Daggett, strong point, Ames. For the first match of the season for both squads, I thought serving has been pretty good here tonight. Had a lot of two touches, though. Some of those things you work out early on in the season. Strong on the outside for the Bobcats. Point for the Little Cyclones, so they have a 5-point advantage. Line, a good dig there on the front. Bobcats get it back over. Tulp from way long outside the attacking zone. She bumps it down for Ames Tulp in an answer against Marshalltown. Coleman calls for it. Bobcats get it over. Maya Moore with a good touch. Big swipe, and I think it made contact on the Bobcats. Yes, it did. Say the officials. Point Little Cyclones 21-15. Set up for Maya Moore. Into the net by Tulp. Poly Bobcats 21-16. They're going to have to make another little run right here as Roush is back in for the Bobcats, and Natalie Henson is also in for the Bobcats to serve. Coleman and Moore checked out for the Cats. Henson's serve. Seemed like I had a little bit of a knuckle to it. Outside, soft touch. Ames able to get there. Over to Roush. On the outer half, Feldman strong. Settles to answer. Little bump. Dug out by Spillers. And I think 2 touches, yeah. 2 contacts on Little Cyclones. Cats back within 4, 21-17 here in the third. Settles strong. Point for the Bobcats. Settles digs out the serve for the Bobcats. And I think 2 contacts again. Spillers not able to save it for the Little Cyclones. And the Bobcats just like that back within 1, 21-20. Natalie Henson doing a good job with her serves. Another good one right there as Spillers will play it up towards the front line. Strong for oh, wow. No, that is going to be a contact, they say. And it's a point for the Little Cyclones, 22-20. Maya Moore, McKenna Coleman back in for the the Bobcats. Sydney Smalling will serve. Oh, misread. Coleman and Roush. Not sure if they communicated right there because they both looked at each other. And the ball fell in for the point. Ames to serve. Set up outside. I think it's, just a little bit too much of, I don't know if it's necessarily 2 contacts, but it's carrying that a little bit with the bumper, the set. So 24-20, a timeout is called here in the third set. As Kaylee Pashong wants a timeout for the Bobcats to think this over here real quick. The Bobcats won set number 1, 25-23, and then lost 25-22 in set 2. We'll see who gets the advantage here. (24-20) out of the timeouts. Ames will serve. Daggett digs it out. Set up front. Here comes Moore. Gets the point for the Bobcats. 24-21. I mean, that was Feldman. I thought that was Moore at check back in, but she's still standing on the side. Ellie Hughes. Oh, good block on the front line. Lady Danielson. Ella Roush got in there. Bobcats will come away with the point, 24-22. Good job of the front line. Hughes serves. Set up in the attacking zone. Will carry over. Coleman bumps. Bobcats will play it over. Just a softer touch right there by Settles. Boy, big contact points for the Bobcats. It was blocked but went out. To tie at 24. Make things very interesting. Ball just got over Hughes. Oh, Feldman can't. And that'll do it. 25-23. They've been really good sets here tonight. Bobcats fall in set number 3. And it's a 2-1 advantage now for the Ames Little Cyclones, as we'll head to the 4th set coming up. We'll take a quick timeout. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. You're watching youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. This is Bobcat Athletics on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Pushed out of the pocket. Barker is chasing him. Can he get to him? Wade throws late over the middle of the field. Is it picked? Do the Bobcats have it? Yeah, they do!
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
It's a 2-1 set lead for the Ames Little Cyclones in our first match of the season for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Good crowd on hand here tonight inside the Marshalltown Roundhouse. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Lewis. Keith Stewart on camera. Zach Tomish, our producer. We're on KFJB-TV. See Adam Goodvin and the football guys standing around, so they must be done with practice now. I know they've had to move back their practice times this week due to the heat. But luckily it'll be 90 on Friday. It'll be a big cool down, right? The first football game this season underway in set 4. Bobcats will start it out with the points. A good strike from the outer half. Ellie Hughes able to get that one for the Bobcats. Jordan Daggett to serve. Bobcats got to win or go home here in the 4th set. Settle strikes, and that one out. A good start here in set 4. 2-0 lead for the Bobcats. Block on the front line. Bobcats get the point. 3-0. Maya Moore, I believe, got a piece of that. Kennedy Feldman also helping out. Moore with a nice shifty play up front. She'll get the point. It's a 4-0 start for the Bobcats. Bobcats seem a little more focused beginning this fourth set. That is for sure. I think they got a little blindsided and we're down 7-0 and just trying to claw back, but could not in that third. Strong for Ames. Point for the Bobcats. Kaylee Pashong definitely likes what she sees out of her Bobcats here in the fourth. Daggett to serve. Played up towards the attacking zone. Settles is just a light bump over. Coleman plays it to the outside. Feldman taps it over. Little bump, but that one's out of play. Daggett pumped the brakes. It's 6-0, and she read that one well. Did not try for the dive or something to save that one. 6-0 Bobcats. Daggett, good serve. And yeah, looks like it's going to be two contacts. It's 6-0. As Dylan Does would always say, how the turntables have turned. Two contacts again. It's 8-0. Bobcats with the lead. Timeout. Little Cyclones 8-0. Great start off in this fourth set. Bobcats looking to come back here tonight on their home floor. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. This city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Hughes got a kill. As we come back, it's now 9-0 in the fourth set. Saddles with a dig up there in the front line. Block. Ames keeps it alive. Settles again. I think that one stayed in. And the point will be given to Ames. There's a little bit of a question on whether that one was in or out. It looked like Settles had a really nice shot right there, but it'll be the first point of the fourth set, so 9-1. Coleman calls for it, plays it over on the far side, or excuse me, on the near side. Feldman takes a stab at it, but not able to get it over. And the score 9-2 now as Ames with serve. As Tolp is serving. Bobcats will get the point, though. Jude Spillers was attempting to dive and get that one, keep it alive, but could not do so. So 10-2, Bobcats. Back into the match, Natalie Henson. She'll serve. This one set up on the attacking zone, blocked up front. Roush and Hughes did a nice job. Falls in. Point for the Bobcats, 11-2. Henson with the serve. Ames couldn't get to it late there. Bobcats with the bump over. Looked like a little bit of a block on that front line. So it's 12-2 now. Henson strong on the serve. 12-3. Bump on the front line, a little bit behind her. It was a good job by Ella Roush. Coleman, libero, sets it up on the inner half. Hughes with a big strike. Coleman dives, tries to save as Ames gets it back over, but could not get to it as Coleman. So point for the Little Cyclones, 12-4. On the outer half, Feldman a little touch, gets the point. It's 13-4. Hughes to serve. Estabrook and Hughes have both done a really nice job serving tonight. Nice dig for the Bobcats. They keep it alive, but it gets too far out of play near the student section. Can't keep it. And it's 13-5. Ames with the point. Serve for the Little Cyclones. Coleman digs it out. Bump to the outside. Big attack right there by Daggett. Good counter by Ames. That one blocked and into the net. Point for the Little Cyclones. 15-6. Boy, that serve just on the line. And a point for the Little Cyclones, 13-7. And a good quick play over there by Roush. Bobcats get the point. They're a touchdown up here. 14-7. Kennedy Feldman to serve. Good block. Danielson on the front line for the Bobcats. Into the net, Ames. Yeah, that. Oh no, they say Bobcats. I think both teams were a little bit there into the net on that play, but point will be awarded to the Little Cyclones. Settles to serve. Bobcats went for the dive. Couldn't get to it. Feldman, 14-9. Big strike from the outer half for the Bobcats. Danny Danielson wasn't awarded the point, but good effort. And right here, though, the Bobcats will. Daggett from the outside Point Bobcats, 15-9. Ryan Moore back in for the Bobcats as McKenna Coleman checks out. Ella Roush will serve for the Bobcats. And the serve is out. Point for Ames, 15-10. Bobcats started out, I believe it was 8-0 in this fourth set. Dig up to the front line to Daggett, and the point. Net violation regardless, the point still to the Bobcats. Ames with the point. They've been clawing their way back in here. Elizabeth Greenfield. So Greenfield will serve. Daggett digs, a bump set up to Daggett, blocked. Ames gets it back over Coleman. And now a bump by Estabrook. Coleman flails at that one, saves it. Outer half. Daggett a nice strike, but well defended by Ames. Coleman bumps it, and the Bobcats get it over with Roush. Actually, I think that was Hughes, but regardless, Bobcats get the point, though. That violation by Ames. Hughes took her time on that strike. It's a good one. Now a block by Moore. Hughes in the front line. Get the point for the Bobcats. 18-11. And a good strike. Ames not able to get in front of it and fight it off. And a point for the Bobcats. Timeout, Little Cyclones. Bobcats up by 8. It's 19-11 here in the fourth set on KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
We had a violation on Ames during a serve coming back out of the timeouts. And so a point awarded. Daggett just gets the serve over, so back-to-back points quickly. The Bobcats are up 21-11 here in the fourth set. Going to come down to a fifth set here tonight, it looks like. Up by 10 are the Bobcats. Daggett with the serve. Strong, 21-12. Tulp to serve for Ames. Set up backside of Maya Moore. Takes a strike at it. Ames trying to save it. We'll get it over on the third play. Coleman outside. Big strike by Feldman. Saved by Ames. Settles. Towards the middle and up in the attacking zone. Little bump by Maya Moore. Saved by Spillers for Ames. Backside Feldman. And that one just out. 21-13. Ooh. Almost a double touch right there, but Ames on the first side able to get it in 21-14 and back within 7 now. Oh, wow. Settles skies from the midcourt logo and hammers it over past the Bobcats. 21-15. It was just 21-11 a moment ago. 4-0 run. Tulp with the serve. And there you go. Bobcats will settle things down as Ellie Hughes fires one pass from the outside. 22-15. 3 more points will send us to the 5th. Henson's back in as Natalie Henson, the junior, will serve. Henson sets it up. Feldman. Bobcats not able to get it over in 3. Feldman just not quite the angle to be able to play that one easily enough. So 22-16. Daggett with the touch. It looked like that serve might have been close to getting to be long. Hughes fires one in from outside. Hughes bumps. There's a setup on the outer half. Feldman strikes, but can't get it over. Point Ames. We're back within 5. Feldman, big strike. Save for Ames. Good block right there. Good play individually right there by Ella Rouse. She blocked it and then bumped it right back over to get the kill and the point right there by the senior. 23-17. That official with a quick conversation with the Ames Little Cyclones. We're good to go. Served by Hughes. Settles. Coleman can't dig it out. 23-18. Coleman pokes at it. Feldman luckily in good enough position to get back. Ames misplays. 24-18. Bobcats need one more point to force a 5th set. Feldman's serve is dug out by Spillers. Ames plays over to the outside. Big strike, but Spillers with a nice save. Coleman saves it, but out of play. Teammate not close enough on the far side to get to that one. 24-19. Nice, settles to serve. And I think, they might have got a piece of that one. Anyway, nevertheless, it was into the net a little bit right there by Daggett on the near side. Settles serve is dug out. And almost finding the point right there. Roush with a good strike. Now they come back outside. It's blocked. It's back over, but it's out. And that is a point for the Bobcats. 25-20. What a great fourth set for the Bobcats to force a fifth set. It'll be 1-15 when we come back. This is Bobcat Athletics. You're watching KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
25-20, the final in the fourth set. We're going to go to a fifth set. 1-15 will win this one here tonight as we're locked in at 2-2 apiece after 4 sets here tonight inside the Roundhouse. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. Get upcoming game alerts. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
There's a city within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Time in between sets tonight inside the Roundhouse. There's Kaylee Pashang talking it out with the assistant coaches. Game plan for the final set here tonight inside the Roundhouse. Well, a great way to start off the season, that is for sure, with your first match going to the fifth set with your rival in our Highway 30 rivalry tonight. Ames ready to go. Bobcats still taking their time. Our next broadcast of Bobcat Volleyball is coming up next week. On Tuesday, it'll be on the road at Des Moines Hoover. That is the next match for the Marshalltown Bobcats themselves. The Cyclones will serve first in the fifth. Everybody is checked in. We're good to go. Coleman will check in there at libero. Bump towards the middle. Flying in is Hughes. Got it over. Here's a third. As Ames gets it over. Maya Moore, big strike and a kill coming right up the middle. Right there in the attack zone, gets the point for the Bobcats, and they lead it here in the fifth set, 1-0. Going to race to 15 here in the fifth set. The freshman game went to the fifth set, and the Bobcats were able to win that one. Misplayed, and it's 2-0 as Tulp has it go off of her fingertips, and the Bobcats up 2-0 here in the fifth set. Oh, miscommunication there for Ames. Almost lost it. Coleman now a bump set up on the outer half. Blocked him back over. Kennedy Feldman not able to get the point for the Bobcats. 2-1, Ames with the point back. Hughes tried her luck. Settles outside. It's dug out of there for the Bobcats. Daggett kept it alive. Bobcats get it back over. Spillers. Ribeiro set it up right there. Here's a setup for Moore in the middle. That one in. Yes, it is. Point for the Bobcats. 3-1. Checking in, it looks like that's going to be a point. Natalie Henson checked in, and the point looked like it was going to be there, but they say no. It's 2-2 now. Henson is out. Coleman is checked back in for the Bobcats. Hughes bumps it back towards the middle. Bobcats get it over. Blocked to the front line. Save for the Bobcats. Coleman sets up outer half. Hughes with a big fire. Ames goes way back to try to save it. They cannot. And a point for the Bobcats. 3-2 here in the fifth. Lady Danielson back into the match for the Bobcats. Set up on the outer half. Coleman bumps. They'll have to get it over. Settles. And that one finds area for a kill. 4-3. Cyclones get the point. Bristow to serve for the Little Cyclones. And the jump serve dug out by Coleman. Real close to the net on that dig. And now the Bobcats with a little bit of a misread. Cannot get to it. We're tied at 4 here in the fifth. Out. And now a 5-4 lead for Ames. That one touches the net on its way over off the serve. Set up outer half, blocked. Lenny Danielson not able to get that one over. 6-4. Little Cyclones with the advantage inside the roundhouse. Jump serve. Coleman has it over the middle. Ames tried to reach up and keep it in, but a good play by Ella Roush. She'll get the point for the Bobcats. Coldman to serve for the Bobcats. Settle strong. It's 6 apiece. Trading points here in the 5th. Set up backside, Daggett, and I think there might have been contact. And a violation, contact with the net right there on the Ames Little Cyclones and the Bobcats. 7-6 with the lead back. Going to race to 15 points to decide the winner here tonight. We're tied at 2-2 after 4 sets. Out on the serve. Back again at 7 again, just trading those points. Student section on their feed on the far side in support of the Bobcats here tonight. Serve. Bobcats get it over. Hughes with the save. Coleman plays it back to Hughes. And I think it's a little bit of a carry right there. That's what you would say is kind of not strictly just bumping the ball on that play right there. So 2 touches ruled on the Bobcats. Down 8-7 now. Settles. Hit the net right there with their serve. Eddie Danielson gets it over for the Bobcats. And the shot is strong for Ames. And that one will be out 8-8. Bump over there. Set up backside. Daggett plays it back in, and it's a good one. Boy, she put a dart right at Bristow, and she was unable to handle it. Good play and a point for the Bobcats. 9-8. Bobcats just need 4 more for the victory here tonight. And the serve is strong. And again, we'll continue to trade points. 9-9 now in the 5th. Greenfield to serve. Bobcats almost trying to play it there. Bobcats get it over. They tried to dive on the back line, but not able to quite get there as Greenfield. And the point for the Bobcats, 10-9. And back into the match, Gabby Estabrook. She's been solid tonight. In serving. Good dive by Coleman, but Coleman gets it up to Estabrook, and Estabrook, she dives, can't keep it alive. And a point back to the Little Cyclones, 10-10. First match of the season. It's one of those things where you're hoping maybe somebody really just takes over and goes out and gets that victory for you, but both teams just going back and forth, and now Ames 11-10. Able to just sneak that one over. Into the net, 11. Into the net on the serve. Jordan Daggett to serve. And we had a line violation. Stepping on the end line. On the serve, Jordan Daggett. Point for Ames. 12-11. Bump by Moore. Sent back up for Moore. She'll hammer it, get the point back. 12-12. Ella Rausch is back in. Natalie Henson as well. Hinson serve. Ames plays. Over to Daggett. Come near side. Feldman. And it looks like 2 touches. 2 contacts on the Little Cyclones. Point for the Bobcats. Huge point right there. 13-12. Hinson on the serve. Dive by Settles. Hinson bumps it outside. Hughes with that shot. Back the other way. Hughes with a save. Bobcats get it back over. That's a huge play defensively. Settles miss hits. It's 14-12 and the final point down to it for the Bobcats to try to get the victory here tonight on their home floor. 14-12 is the score. We'll take a timeout real quick. This is Bobcat Volleyball on KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city.
14-13 while we were away as the Little Cyclones got a point. They were able to win it back. Bobcats dive. Play back towards the middle, and they're not able to get that one as Coleman was kind of flailing around. Tough position for her to try to be able to play that one. And just like that, it was 14-12. It's now 14-14. Ames back with them. Back in this one. Set up outside. Feldman hammers it past 15-14. And the Bobcats need one more point to win this one here tonight on their home floor. Gotta win by 2. And timeout, Little Cyclones. Well, the Bobcats trying to do something here tonight. They've done quite a bit as take down Ames. They're 10-8 against Ames since 2008. But Ames has defeated Marshalltown 3 matches in a row. 3-2 last year, 3-0 last year. And back in 2021, they split 3-1 Bobcats and 2-0 Ames. So anyway, good opportunity for the Bobcats on their home floor. Try to win the match right here on this serve potentially. Ellie Hughes with the serve. Dug out for Ames. Back towards the middle for Ames. Coleman over to Feldman near side. Feldman on that back line. She put that shot. Settles a light touch. Bobcats will rotate over to Feldman. Flailing is Spillers, the libero. Ames gets it over. Coleman bumps it. Set up outside. Feldman block. Bobcats, they say, with 2 touches. And we're tied at 15. Ames elated after that play. Game on the line. They came up with the play. Feldman to the front line. Good contact. Great play up front. Ella Roush, couple of really nice plays back to back. Got a piece of it for a block, and then it came back, and she hit it over for the point. 16-15. We're in the 5th set. Feldman. Serve. Dug out. Spillers. Blocked up front. There you go. Bobcats win it. 17-15, a final in 5 sets. Bobcats win 3-2 tonight on their home floor inside the Roundhouse. Great feeling for Kaylee Pashang to start off the season with a victory here tonight, especially against their rival in the Ames Little Cyclones. Take a look at this student section over there. They are definitely going crazy after the victory here tonight. We'll head to the locker room report next. This is Bobcat Volleyball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
The KFJB-TV Locker Room Report, presented by Wells Fargo Advisors in Marshalltown.
17-15, the final in the fifth set here tonight. Bobcats get the victory 3-2 as they take down their rivals in the Ames Little Cyclones. Bobcats won the first and fourth set as Ames won the second and third set, and the Bobcats come away victorious here tonight. 3-2, the final. They start out the season now 1-0. We'll talk to head coach Kaylee Pashang coming up next. Victorious Bobcats on their home floor to begin the season right here on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Welcome back inside the Roundhouse. Victorious tonight. The Bobcats win it 3-2. A final here as they go 5 sets, 17-15 in the fifth set. We welcome in Kaylee Pashang, head coach for the Marshalltown Bobcats. What a really good first night of volleyball tonight. I mean, that was highly entertaining. Your team struggled a little bit in the second and third, but boy, they came out on a mission in that fourth set. They went up 8-0 and then ended up pulling it out here in the fifth. So just a great night, though, right?
Oh, absolutely. It was a lot of fun. Late night. A lot of close games. I feel like I'm sweating just as much as my players. No, but that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Tonight we saw a really good performance. I thought the serving tonight was really well. I saw Gabby Esterbrook. I thought she did a nice job serving. She got in there, I think, in the fourth set. She had like a 3-0 run, or it was one of the sets, first or fourth, I don't remember. But anyway, she was, really pivotal in helping kind of getting a little bit of a run going. I mean, happy with that side of things here tonight, on at least setting yourself up for good opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we stayed really aggressive on the serving line. I think consistency-wise, I'd like to see us improve as we move on through the season, but I thought we were super aggressive from the serving line, which obviously showed tonight.
I have never seen two contacts called this many times in one night. Have you?
It's
been a while. That was a lot. Now break it down for me, because like two contacts also can like what I associate to like a carry, and I saw some of that tonight when the two contacts, right?
Two contacts is a little bit different than a carry,
Okay.
but
Because I didn't see
basically
any
when
carries
it comes
tonight.
off unclean.
Okay.
Pretty unclean means you didn't get a good two hands on the ball
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay. All right. We were it's Volleyball 101 here in the post-game show with Kaylee Pashong. But anyway, yeah, definitely a lot of those here tonight, but really good performances, I thought, out of the front line as well. I saw, Ellie Hughes, Ella Rausch, Amaya Moore, some blocks up there in the front that were pivotal tonight. I mean, those are things, kind of building blocks for the rest of the season, right, if you're doing those good fundamental things.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we were super aggressive, especially, I think in that second, third set, we kind of went away from being aggressive for a while, and obviously it showed on the scoreboard. But when we were aggressive, we were just doing such a great job. And like you said, Kendi Feldman did an awesome job, both our middles, Ellie Hughes. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's good to see.
Yeah, for sure. You stop a 3-game slide against the Ames Little Cyclones here tonight. I'm sure they were pretty fired up after this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy we got that one.
Yeah, that is for sure. Hoover on Tuesday night. We'll have that one on the road.
Awesome. Looking
All right.
forward to it.
Thanks. That is Kaylee Pashong. She's the head coach for Marshalltown Volleyball. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll wrap things up inside the Roundhouse right here on KFJB-TV.
The equity in your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
There's a city within a city not far from here. This city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Back inside the Roundhouse one final time as the Marshalltown Bobcats take down their rival, the Ames Little Cyclones, 3-2 in 5 sets here tonight. 17-15 in the final 5th set. Good victory for the Bobcats to begin the season. Hoover is on slate next Tuesday at 7:15. We'll have that one for you right here on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV. For Zach Tomish on camera tonight, he was dodging the balls, although we were playing volleyball here tonight, not dodgeball, but it was Keith Stewart on camera. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Brandon Lewis. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@KFJB-TV. You've been watching Marshalltown Volleyball on your home for the Cats, KFJB-TV.